What's going on, guys? We're going to take a quick little look at Tesla's daily chart. We're going to get down, we're going to break down some prices. We're going to look at, what's realistic potential for Tesla. Now, we're not going to get into the fundamentals. We're not going to talk about deliveries. We're not going to talk about anything internally going on with the company. What we're simply going to do is just look at the price action, and we're going to let price action be king. We're going to let technical analysis be king, because at the end of the day, regardless of the catalyst, regardless of the delivery numbers, regardless of the news and the earnings and all this other stuff and this jazz and whatever Elon Musk does on a day-to-day basis, whatever, doesn't really matter, because it still has to go through technical levels in order for it to get prices to get confirmed before we can take any trades. So Tesla has had some trouble this year. Okay, it still is one of my favorite traders right now. It's Nvidia. Tesla's always been my favorite trader, but it's gotten a little bit shaky. Okay, so when we look at Tesla's price action today, we did close green. We closed up $2.73. The market did have a big pull, big sellback. Again, and Tesla really hasn't been following the market anyway, so it really doesn't matter, right? The market's been rallying for months and Tesla's been stagnant. So, Tesla has always kind of marched to the beat of its own drum. What that, basically means is that the market can be going higher 1,000 points and Tesla's going down. Market can be going down, and for some whatever reason, Tesla's going up, right? Tesla treated as its own individual entity, separate from whatever the markets and the rest of the indexes are doing. But what I want to kind of focus on here is we've got a little bit of a double bottom, okay? And this double bottom started here between March 14th and March 15th. And this kind of higher low that was put in on the 2nd and the 3rd of April is down here in this range. So notice where I'm dragging my cursors over here. This month range that we've been in here, we kind of put in a little bit of a pop, and then we kind of got rejected off of its daily 20-day moving average. And then we kind of rolled over and we put in this, very weak lower or higher low. Okay. Now, what I want to point out here is these Bollinger Bands are starting to contract, and they've been contracting for the past 3-4 days, 5 days even. And you can see today on after today's close, they're starting to open up again. Okay. So they're starting to expand. Now, one thing that I want you guys to kind of, be mindful of is, are they going to expand and price is going to move to the long side, or are they going to expand and prices are going to move to the short side? Well, this next Tesla trade is going to be very, very, very simple. And that's going to be if we do lose this month-long consolidation down here, this double bottom floor, and we're looking at prices, below $160, right? If I go back to March the 14th, that low was $160.51. And if I go back to March the 15th, that low was $160.76. So if we do confirm and we start to drop the bottom on this price level here, this 160 area, that's going to be a short position. Okay, Tesla will get a continuation deeper pullback. Now, if I look at the daily or at the weekly chart, notice how this weekly chart now for 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks is holding this 160 floor. We do have a lower Bollinger Band that's expanding down here to 147. That could be the next stop. Okay, between low 150s and high 140s could be the next stop on a leg down. However, if Tesla is going to finally start to hold here, and let's say the market is going to take a little bit of a breather and we're going to continue to pull back, and Tesla wants to do its own thing and start to rise, we've got some room to kind of work with where we can go to the high side. And those prices that I need to see get, confirmed before I get long-sided, more wanting to play the long side on Tesla, we got to get over today's highs. That's going to be reclaiming the 5-10 day moving average and breaking back into this linear regression channel. So today, the high was 177.19. Now, because today at one point in time, Tesla was up at $8-9, it's going to be a ways away. Okay, we do have an inverse hammer candle here. It doesn't really look like it wants to go higher, but again, Tesla's got a mind of its own. So mark out, set an alert for 177.20. If we do get over that, our next pit stop could be 182, and then we could be looking at 186. Now, anything over 186, 187, it could really start to open up towards 200. But again, based on what the price has been doing, we have yet to reclaim this 50-day moving average. And I repeat, will not, want to put on any long swings. I will not want to start doing anything until we get back over this 50-day moving average. And as of right now, the 50-day moving average is sitting at 184. So until we can reclaim 184, we're treating all long-sided trades just as simple day trades, simple scalps. Again, nothing really on the swing side. And if you're thinking to yourself, well, wouldn't I want to get in on a swing at the best potential, low on Tesla? And wouldn't I want to start a long swing here so I could already be a part of the move? And the answer is going to be as follows. This could not be the final resting spot for Tesla. Tesla could still go lower. So if I put on a long position now and I want to swing this or start adding this to my portfolio now, what happens if we put in another low and we go down another $15, $20? Then we're going to have the same discussion. So again, I want to at least see us reclaim the 50-day moving average before we even start thinking about long-sided swings on Tesla. If we do get those long setups again over today's price action, the 177 into the low 180s, we're treating them as scalps. We're treating them as day trades. We're getting in, we're getting out. We're just taking cash flow. Again, your next short trade, you might have a little bit of a day trade here through today's lows 168, and we might want to play that down to like 163. But again, that's, you're going to treat that as a day trade. Your macro short position is not going to be until we lose that 160.20s. I hope this video comes of help to someone out there who does trade Tesla, who watches Tesla, maybe swing trades Tesla. Maybe you guys look at the scalp Tesla. You're wondering what the hell's going on here. Nobody knows, right? Nobody knows. Just like anything in the market, you think you have a good beat on the market, and then the market does something completely opposite. All you need to do is make sure you're doing your homework and your technical analysis for the next day, having your levels kind of setting up, and then waiting for the things to confirm, right? That's all it is. Manage your risk appropriately, manage your emotions and your FOMO and your anxieties and your fears and whatever. Make sure that you guys understand where price could potentially go. And as a trader, right, as a day trader, as a scalper, make sure you guys are always open to both sides of the trade, right? Because there's always, a thesis for the long side. There's always a thesis and a bias for the short side. Again, who really is right? We're not here to really decipher that. I'm not here to go back and forth with people who think that the price is going a lot lower, or people who think that it's a perfect opportunity to buy. To me, it doesn't really matter. We can trade both sides of the market. All I'm looking for is areas and opportunities where I can have a little bit of an edge and I can have a little bit of a breathing spot to take some cash flow off. Again, I'll see all of you guys on the next video. If you guys would like to trade with me, my link is down in the description box below, and I'll see all of you guys on the next video. Please, please, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I would love to see you guys a part of the channel, love to see you guys a part of the room, and I'll see everyone on the next video.